What is going, fellas? And welcome back to Rebel Rescue with me, FoggyPlays on FM22. Today we're taking on HJK in the second qualifying round of the Champions League. Should be an interesting one. Supposedly we're similar teams. I don't really believe it, but we are traveling to Finland for the first game, so that'll be interesting to see how we get on. Last time we played away in Europe, we won 4-0 against Sparta Prague. So hopefully we can keep doing that. We also play Cove Ramblers in the game in between, so we actually get to rest players, which will be fantastic. So if you do want to enjoy this episode, do of course make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now let's get into the video. Right, fellas, so as I said, HJK, they did actually manage to demolish the Armenian team. I think it was 7-2 on aggregate. It was a pretty convincing victory on their part. The only game we played in between was against Galway, smashed them 4-0. Now we can only finish as low as 6th. So we would need to have a proper fall apart. Like, we're almost double the points of St. Pat's in 5th. And as I said, we're taking on Cove in the Senior Challenge Cup first round, so should be an easy enough game. We also play St. Pat's in the League Cup at some point next month, so this is fine. League wise, as you would imagine, we are smashing it. I think we'd be champions before too long. It's nice to see Cian Murphy actually third in the overall goal scores, but Colm Whelan has been ridiculous. He is so good. In terms of players leaving, Kevin O'Connor offered him out to Treaty. He decided against it. Rylychenko had his work permit rejected for Derry, so he unfortunately isn't leaving just yet. But we have sold Halsgard to Shamrock Rovers. It was end of contract, and I just said, "Do you want to give me 12 grand for him?" And they said, "Yeah." So he's left us. Hopefully he does well at Shamrock Rovers. He's jumped into their under-19s, so I don't think he's going to be a first team player, but we'll have to wait and see. For this game, a couple of changes. Vincent Day, who made his debut against Galway, is just a smidgen tired, so we're going to leave him out of this one. Mulder can just keep playing. Prinz continues in goal, even though Pitaluga has been playing fairly recently as our league goalkeeper, I suppose you'd call him now. Vestergaard has been exceptional. 4 goals in 5 games. The dude is an absolute monster. We're going to start Alan Murphy in central midfield today as ball-wing midfielder. See how he gets on. If needs be, I can just take him off or change him so he's not a ball-winning midfielder. So I think that could potentially be our sticking point in this game. He might get himself sent off. Also, Oksanen, player you might recognise, plays they're missing a player from the bench. Obviously don't have enough players. Point finger, pick up where you left off last time. Oksanen is actually playing for Brentford IRL in real life. So just, a tidbit of information for you. Maybe you didn't know, and now you do. He's like probably the under-19s. Whelan, goalkeeper, makes a good save. If we do win this game, or if we do win this tie, should I say, rather than just this game, we will be taking on either Cluj or Red Star. Red Star Belgrade, that is, not Red Star from France. So could, in theory, take on a team that we played. Oh, that is... What kind of defending was that? Who made the mistake? O'Brien missed the header. If we do manage to get through this group of games, these 2 legs, it was Mulder that missed the header, not O'Brien. Where are they blaming O'Brien? We'll be taking on Red Star or Cluj, and we did, as you might remember, beat Red Star last year not last year, the season before, in quite the game. What is going on? Okay, that's offside. Are some of our players playing in different kits? Okay, Vestergaard wins the ball back. Quigley, Murphy, Onofreti, Vestergaard. It looked like that was going to be a penalty. Oh, Vestergaard hits the post. They really have hacked at O'Brien's rating, 6.3, for something he didn't even do. It wasn't even his mistake. Ah. Alright, so HJK with a corner. They are just okay. Maybe we go attacking. We haven't lost a game in so long. Feels weird being behind. I'm not gonna lie. Oksana, the player that I said was going to be an issue. Pujland, yeah, I was going to say, I feel like I know that he's retiring. Retiring at 30 years old. And he's only just come back to HJK. Oh, that's nice, I guess. Mulder with the throw finds O'Brien. Vestergaard, again, super deep. Carlsberg. Not quite sure what he was trying to do. What was he doing? Mulder picked up the ball just as we changed. I'm going to put Murphy back to being a box-to-box midfielder because maybe the ball win midfielder shtick isn't working today. Mulder finds Zidane, Murphy, Coleman, Iqbal, Vestergaard, Carlsberg. Oh, I can't find Onofreti. O'Brien does pick it up. O'Brien's playing a 6.4. Again, that was not his mistake. Onofreti just puts it over. Cluj are beating Red Star with a guy called Kostash. Quigley heads the free kick away, but HJK just keep coming, and they just keep coming. Oksanen. Carlsberg did get a touch, but Mulder couldn't get there before him. We might actually lose. Oh, Coleman blocks it, but again, they just somehow always get to the ball before we do. Thankfully, Onofriti has it, finds Quigley, just about keeps a hold of it. Murphy puts Zidane. Whelan. Zidane Iqbal does fantastic work. Never doubted the man. Zidane, fantastic. I wasn't signing players to try and replace him because of how poor he'd been going. Murphy's having a poor game. Carlsberg has just decided not to play football today. Time for everyone to dig in. I have faith in all of you. I think Carlsberg and Murphy are on the chopping board as it stands right now. Who do we have on the bench? Tunde. We have Fabian and Ormero or Ormeno on the bench. If we could just pull it back to a draw, I'd be happy. I just want to keep our, unbeaten run going. Oh, Whelan sends Carlsberg through. And Carlsberg gets taken down. And it is a penalty. Colin Whelan steps up to take the penalty. Can he find the back of the net? He does. That's goal 39 of the season. We went from 2 down at halftime. Or 2 down to now being 2-2. They have another corner. Can we avoid conceding from a corner again? Normally we're the team that score from corners. I don't like conceding from corners. What a pass. That I wouldn't have been too upset if they had scored there because that was an absolute peach of a ball. Iqbal finds Carlsberg. Whelan finds Onofriti. Oh, he hits the crossbar. Our players try that so often, and it's so it's constantly just touches the crossbar. Just a little taste. Just a little taste of the crossbar. Alright, it's time we make some changes. Murphy hasn't gotten any better. We're bringing on Fabian. Carlsberg can come off for Tunde. Do I want to do that? No. Tunde can come on for Onafriti. And I think we leave our final substitution for now, because we don't have anyone that can really play left wing. Go out there and prove that you're good enough to be in the team. I was torn between Onafriti and Tunde before the game started. I feel like Tunde would have been the better option, but that's just, it's just how it is. You learn from your mistakes, and Coleman's got himself sent off. He's already been booked. Vestergaard, unfortunately, you're being sacrificed, my friend. Okay, trust you to make me proud. Alton. Usman. Can we chuck a bit of encouragement? We'll just go back to positive. I don't really want to risk another sending off. We have two players in our back four that are still on a booking. Alton does get a clear. O'Brien finds Zidane. Carlsberg gets a nice-ish touch on it. Not really sure what he was attempting to do there, but okay. O'Brien wins it. Fabian. Tunde. Karim Tunde. Let's go back to balanced. This is fine. I would prefer if we did. Oh, Fabian. That's the ball-winning midfielder in him, coming out, winning the ball. Quigley finds Iqbal. Whelan. Carlsberg shoots from distance. It's 5 minutes. 5 minutes added. Bring the tempo back a little bit. Bring everyone back just a smidge. Maybe just press a little less often. Mulder finds Carlsberg. Oh, they've gone down to 10 men. Back to positive. We still frequently go for time wasting. Might as well. There's only a couple of minutes left. It's been a little bit of an unexpected amount of tomfoolery going on in this match. Yara Silva just puts it wide. Prince boots it out. Not a huge amount of time left. Both down to 10. They are the home team, so you're probably expecting them to want to win. If we could win from the position we were in, I think we're doing fantastic. Carlsberg's pass wasn't great, but O'Brien's picked it up. Just kicks it forward over the head of everybody. It's gone out for a throw. That's probably the end of it. I can't believe there was 2 sending offs. Fabian, just hack him down. We have managed to come away with the victory, which is fantastic. That'll do. That'll do. Anyone play Colin Whelan, of course. Much better. That was fantastic. Coleman, you were the decisive factor in an amazing turnaround for us. Well done. Was he? He got sent off. I feel like he was the opposite of helpful. So, we will be back in just a second for the second leg against HJK. It's going to be a tight one. We are only up by 1 goal, but that was the away leg, so we'll have to wait and see. Right, fellas, it is time for the second leg against HJK now. As you can see, we beat Cove 4-1 in the Cup first round. We have 2 players potentially going out on loan. Costa is off to UDIB, which is Guinea-Bissau. Yep, Guinea-Bissau club. And Rylyashenko, because he couldn't get a loan in Ireland, is off to Ukraine. We have, however, brought in Denver Addis, not a player I signed. I have my direct football set to be able to make offers, but I have to okay them. Not this guy. He had, on deadline day, he had like 5 or 6 players that he threw offers in for. I thought I got all of them. Turns out I didn't. And our new Georgian under 21 international has gone on loan to Waterford, where he is supposedly going to be their first choice. So let's hope he actually is. We're not going to go very attacking. We're not going to go very attacking for this match. I don't think that would work out very well for us. We do have Coleman suspended for this game, which is disappointing. I was hoping to give Vincent Day his Champions League debut, but he's picked up an injury, so he isn't fit enough to play. But we are running pretty much the same team we have been. Hopefully Whelan can get his 40th goal of the season. Can he beat 50? That's the most he scored so far is 50. I wonder, will he be able to will he be able to beat 50 this time? It'd be interesting to see if he can. Because I think he deserves it. He's been pretty good. I feel like when he makes his debut for Ireland, which can't be too far away, he is probably going to end up getting snapped up by another club. He is 25 now, so I'm not 100% sure. I feel like the chances of him getting a big money move abroad probably running out. There's still always a chance though. Yeah, I think him and Coleman are probably the two players that I'm expecting in the not too distant future to have relatively big offers for them. Also, the HJK kit in pink, beautiful. It's quite dashing. Yeah, there's some players like I think Onofridi, potentially. Oh, Colin Whelan just drags it wide. Oh, I think Vestergaard with the way he started as well. O'Brien, oh my God, O'Brien hits the post and then hits one of the defenders with the ball. We are getting quite unlucky with the start of this game. I say that, and then Onofridi scores from about 2 yards out after Mulder absolutely smashes it. It was Mulder, wasn't it? Carlsberg headed it back. Mulder just didn't even take a touch, just whipped it. Onofridi gets on the end. Onofridi has picked up his average rating recently. Again, he's gotten back to what we expected of him. He's been playing quite well. So it's kept Tunde out of the team, and I don't think. Oh, he's offside. I don't think Tunde. Did I put Tunde on the bench? We have a lot of options. So I'm not sure. Onofridi's through. He makes it 2, and he's onside. Fantastic. I was waiting to see was the fourth official or assistant referee, whatever they call them now. I was looking to see had he his flag up, but he didn't. So that is fantastic for us. Comfortably ahead. Now Red Star and Cluj. I think that's 3-3. Yeah, they're 3-3. So I think it was 3-2 at the end of the first leg. So it could be either at the moment. Zidane Iqbal gets the ball to O'Brien. Murphy sends it back to O'Brien. Alton is a very handy centre back to have. He is not quite as good as the two that start, but he is such a good player to be able to just pop in. We have Cathal Heffernan as well. It's like we have 4 really good centre backs. Hence why Jefferson Costa, who ordinarily I reckon would probably be third choice, isn't even getting a look in. And oh no, Freety smashes the ball into the back of the net. Did he just do the was it look like a Ronaldo celebration? Is Ono Freety trying to be the new Ronaldo? Absolutely. Boshed it into the back of the net. Didn't even think about it. Just hit it as hard as he could. And we're going in at halftime. 3-0 ahead? Unless this highlight comes to something, which it doesn't look like it's going to. Alton finds Zidane, who just misplaces his pass. He's the only one. Vestergaard's not having a great game either. I was going to say Iqbal's the only one in the team that's playing under a 7, Vestergaard's playing a 6.6, which, I love how dominant Vestergaard is in the air. The dude is 5'5". There's no way he should be winning headers. He's like, at least one of his goals he scored so far has been a header. The dude is 5'5". I don't care how you twist it. He's still not that tall. We're just gonna make sure that nobody gets demotivated. Who do we have on? We have Tunde on the bench, Fabian and Ormero. If we wanted to go to up top, we have Oseni on the bench as well. We have plenty of options. And we have a kick-off highlight, which I'm not sure if that scares me or if it's a good thing. We also have O'Brien that's booked. Zidane finds Vestergaard, puts it through on a Friti. Oh, he's just... Ooh. It's his first shot at this end of the pitch. So he's just, checking to make sure the goal is the same size as the other one. Just put it a little bit further out. Already on a hat-trick, just doing on a Friti things. Who's gonna... Prince decides to go for the ball. Finds O'Brien. Alton. Zidane. O'Brien. Alton. Can O'Brien find a pass? Finds Alton again. Gets it forward. It's wasteful. It's just a wee bit wasteful. That was a nice idea. Just didn't quite work out. Vestergaard sends Carlsberg through. Cuts back. Turns around. And Whelan's crashed it off the crossbar. How is the Red Star and Cluj? Still 1 apiece. Murillo. HJK. I think it's fair to say we've probably won this game. I don't think it's unfair of me to put out there that we've probably won the game. Still surprised that their striker is retiring at the end of the season. Would have thought that, maybe would have just hung on for a little while longer. I am going to take Murphy off and bring on Ormeno. We'll leave... I'll take Whelan off, bring on Osene. We did give a debut to Radliachenko in the last match against Cove. And he was... How could I put it nicely? He was fine. Didn't really light the world up. Did make his debut, which, is his debut. Can't really give out to him too much, but it would have been nice if he'd maybe just got more involved. He just kind of put 2 or 3 shots a bit wayward, but he's hopefully going to get some more first team football in Ukraine. Go back to Ukraine and see if he can get some bit of experience, become a world beater while he's there. Come back and he'll be first or second choice, maybe. As it is right now, I can't see Colin Whelan getting dispossessed from starting striker. As I said, the only way I can see it is if a club come in and offer us £1 million, and then, who's going to say no to £1 million? I think Quigley as well. I don't think he's ever going to get like a big deal, but I think he might end up getting a move somewhere. We've also just gone 4-1 up on the night. 7-3 on aggregate. Osene puts the ball in the back of the net. I feel like if Whelan wasn't here, Osene would be 30-40 goals this season as well. Because he has, I think he's got like 20 already. And he's been, the majority of the season, he's been a backup striker. But we've come out of this game with a comfortable victory. And I'm just going to tell some of the players that they were fantastic. Marian Prince is doing quite well in the Champions League. Not so much in the league, hence why he's not playing as many games as he wants to, because he's complaining constantly about not getting enough first team football. But he's playing the important games. we're going to leave it there because the game is saving and I don't know how long it's going to take. So if you have enjoyed this episode, do make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. We will be back in the next episode to take on either Cluj or Red Star. Didn't see which one won their game, but that'll be the next episode. So if you have enjoyed this one, as I said, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.